The lion tightened its grip on the prey. A sight not for the faint-hearted. No one believed this until they saw it. The savannah doesn't just whisper, it roars fiercely. Even before you spot him, you sense it, a booming roar reverberating across the plains as if the earth itself is cautioning you. This is the sound every hyena dreads, the full stop to disputes, the assertion of territory, and the reset of authority. In this wild expanse, the struggle between lions and hyenas isn't merely a tale, it's a relentless whirlwind. Each meeting is a risk, every step a trial, and any slip could alter the destiny of a whole pride or clan. Today, that tempest kicks off with bait too tempting to resist. A pack of hyenas huddles around the remnants of a colossal carcass, celebrating what seems like a certain triumph. Yet lurking in the tall grass is a male lion plotting his own strategy. His muscles remain taut, his breaths, even his gaze fixed on the intruders. In one explosive instant, he lunges forward, transforming a stealthy approach into a fierce takeover that sends the entire group fleeing in terror. The hyenas scatter in a frenzy, their fleeting victory morphing into pandemonium within moments. But one among them is caught off guard. A young scavenger, entranced by the feast, turns just in time to see the giant lion barreling toward him. His paws thud against the earth with deliberate strength, each stride driven by a power obtained through countless skirmishes. With a swift burst, he intercepts the hyena's escape route, pushing it into a frenzied dash toward open ground. Hyenas rely on teamwork, numbers, and relentless pressure. Alone, this one is propelled solely by primal fear. The lion leaps, shattering the stillness with a force that sends dust swirling into the air. The hyena narrowly escapes, scrambling over the ground as the predator's shadow stretches menacingly above it. Yet fortune favors the desperate. Just as the lion readies for a second strike, distant cackles come rising from the horizon. Reinforcements are on their way. The clan is coming back, and they aren't planning to yield this territory without a showdown. The injured hyena stumbles backward as the echoes swell, merging into a chorus that heralds the clan's arrival. Within moments, figures materialize from the undergrowth, first 3, then 6, and soon an entire wave. A coordinated wall of bodies assembles, moving boldly with confidence granted by their sheer numbers. Their calls escalate sharply, a warning to the solitary lion. This battle isn't over. He swivels, unwilling to back down, but outnumbered enough to weigh his options carefully. His mane catches the wind slightly as he stands tall, refusing to concede ground. The hyenas close, encircling, like wolves probing his reactions with swift feints and sharp yips. Each step they take is calculated. Every decision conveyed through unspoken signals understood only among their kind. In a surge of shared bravery, the clan inches closer, drawing the lion's focus while the wounded member inches towards safety. It's a rare show of solidarity, proof that even under the savannah's strict laws, loyalty can shift the scales. The lion roars momentarily, halting the advance, but the rescue attempt has already commenced. As the clan retreats with their member, the savannah falls back into an uneasy hush. Yet danger remains, it merely waits for its next opportunity. Away from the melee, another hyena roams a dusty path head low, hunting for remnants left behind by grazing herds. It remains blissfully unaware that 2 male lions lounge just beyond the tall grass, their tawny coats blending effortlessly into the scenery. The first lion raises his head, catching the hyena's scent. A silent understanding passes between the brothers, no words exchanged, only instinct. The hyena steps nearer, completely oblivious to the vigilant eyes monitoring its every move. Then with a burst as sudden as thunder, the lions erupt from the grass. The earth quakes beneath their charge, transforming a calm afternoon into a heart-racing chase. Startled, the hyena bolts down the path, its claws scrabbling for grip as the lions close in. For a heartbeat, it seems the pursuit is over. But panic fuels its speed, and the hyena veers sharply into denser foliage, navigating through narrow openings that the lions struggle to penetrate. Frustrated, the siblings slow down, watching their near capture vanish into the underbrush. The escaping hyena disappears into the thicket, but the lion's frustration lingers. Nearby, another confrontation brews, one that will stretch both species to their limits. A dominant male lion stands guard over fresh remains from a recent hunt, his golden mane catching the arid breeze. But he is not alone for long. Lured by the scent, a troop of hyenas approaches, advancing with calculated boldness. They spread out into a semicircle, their confidence swelling with each step. The lion lowers his head muscles, poised as he prepares for the inevitable confrontation. Hyenas thrive on pressure, gradually chipping away at more formidable foes, until courage turns into doubt. One darts ahead, snapping before retreating, testing the lion's reactions. Another slinks around back, seeking to divide his attention. But this lion stands resolute. With a sudden explosive charge, he disrupts their ranks, sending dust swirling upwards. The hyenas leap backwards, regrouping rapidly to try again to distract him. Their teamwork is unyielding, every motion crafted to stretch the lion's defenses thin, while they aim for an opening. Still, he remains steadfast, outnumbered yet unyielding. The hyenas tighten their formation, their voices rising into sharp mocking calls that echo across the plains. Soon more shadows emerge, 10, 15, and then over 20 hyenas closing in. What began as a mere dispute over a meal evolves into a siege, with the single lion anchoring the center like an unyielding monument. His ears flick, his eyes follow each movement, yet his stance remains tall, utterly unshakable. The hyenas press forward, incrementally relying on sheer numbers to shift the equilibrium. Their plan is straightforward: overwhelm, confuse, exhaust. But the lion's tranquility radiates strength. When one hyena grows too brash, he responds with a sudden forward leap, a swift warning that sends the challenger scrambling away in terror. The circle opens once more, with hesitation rippling through the ranks. Regardless of the odds, the lion displays no sign of panic, only calculated patience. Every breath he takes is intentional, every posture a message: not today. The hyenas continue their probing maneuvers, but none dare to close the gap completely. The standoff prolongs, a contest of will rather than fangs. Eventually, the clan starts to break formation, drifting back into the bushes, leaving the lion standing triumphant but alert. With the massive confrontation resolved, the plains fall briefly quiet, but the cycle of rivalry never truly halts. In another part of the terrain, another drama unfolds as a wandering male lion spots a small hyena family nestled in the shade. His gaze sharpens instantly. For him, this isn't merely about food. It's about potential threats, territory, and instincts passed down through generations. He lowers his body, slipping through the grasses with surprising stealth for his size. The hyenas sense an unfamiliar presence too late. A flicker of motion, a shift in the atmosphere, then the lion charges forward in a powerful sprint. The adults scatter in a frantic rush, issuing warning calls as they escape from the sudden peril. Yet the male lion zeroes in on the tiniest figure, knowing that eliminating a young rival today curtails a formidable adversary tomorrow. The adults strive to regroup urgently, calling out across the plains, but the lion's dominance is indubitable. His mere presence keeps them at bay. Once the echoes die away, the lion stands watch over the area, scanning the horizon with a cold territorial resolve, before sauntering off with slow, deliberate strides, another reminder of the savannah's cruelty. As the wandering male slips into the brush, the balance of power shifts yet again in some other part of the plains. A solitary lioness crouches near her hard-earned meal, breath steady, muscles tense. She knows time is running out, perhaps mere seconds before unwelcome guests arrive. Right on cue, an ominous wave of cackles rises across the grasslands. A pack of hyenas is on the move. They fan out in a practiced formation, navigating with intention. The lioness growls, her posture defensive yet realistic. She's powerful, but she's solitary. The hyenas push forward with rising confidence, closing in tighter until the pressure becomes overwhelming. With a final threatening snarl, the lioness yields, abandoning her meal to the sheer volume of their numbers. The hyenas swarm the carcass, instantly reveling in their well-orchestrated takeover. But triumph on the savannah can vanish as quickly as it surfaces. A deep, resonant growl echoes from beyond the ridge, low, powerful, unmistakable. A male lion strides toward the uproar, his mane glinting in the sunlight. The hyenas freeze. Their confidence dissipates in an instant. Before he even charges, the entire pack scatters, leaving the meal behind, as the lion reclaims the territory with nothing more than his commanding presence. Along another stretch of open plain, a lone hyena ventures too close to the territory of a lion pride. The instant it crosses an invisible barrier, two lionesses spring into action, racing with explosive acceleration. The hyena darts this way and that, but the pursuit closes in fast. Its isolation renders it vulnerable, devoid of a clan for protection. The lionesses catch up quickly, establishing dominance, and forcing the intruder to retreat, injured but alive. A harsh reminder that vigilance is key to survival in lion territory. A powerful male lion safeguards his hard-won feast as a wave of hyenas approaches, encircling with increasing confidence. Their calls grow louder, driving him away from every angle. The lion charges again and again, but the numbers continue to rise. At last, he retreats, opting for safety over the peril of injury. The hyenas swarm the prize, but the lion walks away unscathed. If you found this encounter thrilling, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more wildlife moments.